Death is celebrated, not feared. Fear is for people who are not fully informed, but fully practicing spiritual humans are fully developed and they understand all that there is and needs to be understood. Birth and death is primal truth and is a journey on the way to become a fully developed, spiritually groomed human being, a Sikh. Jit dehade tanvari sahele likhai. The day when the soul is supposed to marry death, the day this soul, this bride is going to marry death and go away is actually ordained, predetermined. Malk je kanni sunida moh dekha le aaye. And groom, that bride had only heard of, now shows up at the doorsteps. There is no way to run. The marriage will take place. The death will take his bride, which is the soul that lives in this body. Jind nimani kaddi hai, haddan ku hadkaye. Soul, Jind nimani, the bride, is then pulled out of the body by shaking the body and the bones. Sahe likhe na chalni, jindu ku samjhaye. Teach and preach this soul, this bride, now that this preordained time of marriage has come and it cannot be changed. Please preach and teach and make sure you know the preordained date has already arrived. Jind vahti maran varle jasi parnaye. This bride, your soul, gets married to this groom called death, who takes away his bride. It's a matter of celebration once again, not fear, not of any sort of depression. It is a day that has been preordained and the time has come. Apan hathi jol ke gal lage tae. Body sends the bride, body hands over the bride by herself, by her own hands, and now there is no one is left to embrace any longer. The body itself is left without the bride. The bride, the soul, has gone with the groom, death. Walo nikki pursalat kanni na suniyaye. The bride is going to go through a passage, a bridge which is so narrow, narrower than a hair. And this is what we have heard with our ears. Farida kidi pavandi khada ne aap mohaye. O Farid, the call has come. Be careful. Don't let yourself be robbed. Get ready for this marriage which is preordained. The fear of death disappears when we accept God in our life, when we accept truth in our life. Jo aaya so chal si, sab koi aayi wari hai. Maran likhaye mandal mein aaye. Before we come to this world, the date when we are supposed to leave is already written. It's destined. So what is there to fear? चिंता तां की कीजिए जो अनहोनी होए. A Sikh never fears anything. There is no bigger fear than death, and the death is nothing but celebration for a believer. It is a day to celebrate because we are transiting, we are going to a different world, and we do not need to worry about our food, shelter, and other needs. Our well-being is in the hands of the Creator. He's the one who sent us here, and He's the one who's taken us wherever. It doesn't matter. We have a role to play, and we will play as long as we have faith, and that's all is required. Hard work, but complete faith. Believe in your actions, improve your actions, but have firm faith, and that's all is required. बार जवानी और बिरद फन तीन अवस्था जान. बचपन, जवानी और वृद्ध अवस्था. Every human goes through these stages. What is there to fear? I can be a child again, and I'm definitely going to be an old gentleman one day. I may not jump around like a child again, but pleasant memories of being a child one time till date thrill me, and they will thrill even later. So don't worry. Keep up your good spirit. You're only as old as you think. Have faith. I did not create this universe, nor I had any mechanism to decide to come to this beautiful earth and be born in a village in Rajasthan and be called Amarjeet. I did not decide who my parents and other siblings are going to be. Did not decide on a middle or a high school. Yes, I tried to take things in my own hands when I became an adult. Hence, I made ton of wrong turns. Faith disappeared. I stopped looking back because I stopped looking back as to who was deciding back then. And why I'm in a rush today, I don't know. Why am I deciding now when I enjoyed and just watched the drama from a distance back then? Why can't I just accept things and go with the flow? Remember, बार व्यवस्था तुझे प्यारे दूध, पारजोबन भोजन सुख सूद, बिरद भया ऊपर साक सैन, मुख अपयाओ बैठ को दहन. When you were a young boy, you were fed by your mother. When you became a young boy, somebody was always around you. And when you became an older gentleman, your grandkids and their kids were around you, relatives were around you, well-wishers, your friends were around you. Who are these people? Why you have not been left alone from the day one of your life? And guess what? When you die, the hundreds go with you, giving you a shoulder all the way till you go away, until your body goes back into where it came from. Eh nirgun gun kachu na bujai bakshileo to nanak sijai. Can't understand the mystery, can't understand at all. Wake up. You have been always, and you've been in good hands as always. Don't try to catch water, rather float. The system will let you float once you let things go. Don't try to catch things. Just chill out. The system is automatic. The minute you have faith, the minute you develop faith, system teaches you how to float, and you never drown, and you start enjoying the world, your life, and everything which sounds misery around you turns into more spiritual, and you see that everything is happening in an order for a reason, and you have a role to play, and you should play that role honestly, diligently, truthfully, having firm faith in the system. The system is God Himself. Atrocities, mismanagement, hate, anger, greed, all of these shakes our faith. But remember, we are not affected by them, others are. And we feel our sanity is threatened. Just these are their growing pains, and nothing more. Have sympathy for them. Help them out over these growing pains. Pray for them. Learn to live with them all. Learn to accept and love them. As Charles said, life is 10% what happens to us and 90% of what we react to it, what we make out of it. Someone said the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So don't fear them. Love them. Face them. If you are above these fears, and if you are above these sensations, stay blessed that way and carry on with the good work. Going back to our today's topic taken from Baba Farid's Bani, that we will continue this tomorrow, this discussion of Baba Farid's Slokas. Going back to his initial interaction with us, death is part of human journey. We must understand it's not to be feared but celebrated. Agge jaat na jor hai, agge jiyo nave. We move on to better world. Remembering death means firm faith in human journey and the eternal order that we live by. Remembering death means discipline, observing complete harmony with our surroundings, accepting primal core principles of life. Ja rehna nahi et jag ta kayat gar bhandiye. When we aren't going to be here for that long, why be puffed up with foolish pride? Remain humble. Mystery will dissolve.